Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters. We could let Archangel Ariel zoom in like a superhero. And let's notice Ariel picking you up and zooming forward. Let's just take a breath, whether you see it, feel it, hear it, or know it. Let's notice that zoom. Let's notice the power and the benefits of speed moving forward right now with an archangel under the archangel's arm. If we could just breathe in and notice the progress made immediately. And if we could breathe in and perhaps feel Archangel Ariel's fingers around your shoulder, around your upper arm, if we could feel the love in Archangel Ariel's hand and the safe grasp that she has you in, that she's not going to let you go, there's no way. So if we could breathe into that assurance, if we could breathe into that level of contact, this relationship, which has been going on for a long time, before we were incarnated, if we could just breathe into this connection, let's very simply notice with a wonderful sense of adventure and vacation, if we can notice what Archangel Ariel would like you to experience, be that something you see, feel, hear, or know. And if we could just breathe in and perhaps noticing the first space that she'd like you to experience, if we could just breathe in and notice your cells taking in a different atmosphere. Perhaps there being a vision or visual. Perhaps there being sensory experiences happening, smells, sounds. Wonderful. Let's notice Archangel Haniel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raziel joining you and Ariel. And if we could just breathe into the energy of devotion. And like in the Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, when there's patches or medals given for accomplishment, let's notice all the patches, all the medals bestowed upon you by these dedicated angels. And if we could very simply let them show you, display on you, for you to feel, see, hear, and know how much you have accomplished, how dedicated the angels are to you. So there is a friend, angel friend, friend of the angels patch. Let's just breathe in and notice all that. There is no disappointment patch. There is no hopeless case patch. There is patches called listening to the angels. Let's notice that patch going on you. There is the big patch of like, keep showing up for the angels. Let's notice that patch. Let's notice that friend of the angels patch. And with that done, let's very simply take a breath. And like in Peter Pan, there's a bunch of people flying. Let's very simply notice Archangel Haniel holding your hand as Ariel still has you under her arm. If we could just take a breath and zoom forward, perhaps up. And if we could just notice the sense of flight and things flying off of you and away from you. There being nothing to hold on to, just an experience. Let's notice perhaps beliefs that might be limited flying away. Let's notice the great good that is here. Let's very simply arrive in a space where there's peace on earth. Let's just take in a breath and just notice that space. And if we can notice not a how here, but a what it feels like, what's present. Let's notice what peace on earth is actually like. As the comedian Bill Hicks said about peace on earth, hey, it's all going to work out. Here's sports. Let's just take in a breath and just notice what it's like to be in the energy of peace on earth. Let's just breathe into that rather than try to think through it or imagine it. Let's feel it. And in this moment, let's very simply, consciously pray. And let's include in our prayers ourselves, our loved ones, and perhaps people we disagree with. Perhaps people are having a different experience. If we could just breathe in, let's say out loud with a very inclusive voice. If we could say out loud, thank you, angels, for blessing everyone. Thank you, angels, for caring for all of my loved ones and for caring for people I'm challenged by. I choose to drop out of fear. I dedicate myself to understanding love even more. Thank you for helping me, and thank you for helping me with every part of my life. Wonderful. You can notice from Archangel Raziel the badge or patch he puts on your third eye, not covering your third eye. And perhaps that is the visionary patch, that we're going into a space that we're aspiring toward and letting it be real. So if we could just breathe in. Great, wonderful. If we can notice Mother Mary coming forward, has been coming forward a lot in recent times. We can notice you hopping on her back and just holding on to her. And if we could just notice her outfit, perhaps wearing a red cape or a red wrap, if we could just breathe in and notice the healing qualities of that red garment. And as you hold on to her back, let's notice that red garment healing your heart. More specifically, making your heart whole right now. Let's notice Archangel Raziel putting on your arm, perhaps the arm that you're right with, the wisdom patch. And Mother Mary bestowing on your forehead as she kisses it, the freedom patch. So if we could just breathe in. And let's notice in a flash, you being in a different space with all these beings. No zooming, just not even bilocating, just going to a different space. Let's notice that different space. Let's notice a space, perhaps, or hovering above a space that could use some help. And if we could just breathe in, and let's say out loud to this space that could need help. We won't attach to anything. Let's very simply say a few things out loud. Thank you, angels, for helping everyone with everything right now. I choose to focus on love. I choose to exist in peace. I'm utterly committed to happiness. I choose to see order and joy everywhere. Thank you. So let's breathe in. And let's notice change happening. Wonderful. And let's notice you on the surface of the earth, walking hand in hand with Archangel Ariel and Mother Mary, along with the other angels. Haniel, Raziel, Gabriel. Let's notice Archangel Michael walking with you. Let's notice your favorite guides and goddesses walking with you. Kuan Yin. Let's notice what it's like to walk the earth with purpose. Let's notice what it's like to walk the earth with angels and friends. Let's notice what it's like to walk the earth and infusing in each step, each contact with our fantastic planet, an intention to walk with love, to walk with an infusion of love, a dedication to peace, feeling in this moment your power, feeling what it's like to work hand in hand with the angels and other guides, to feel the power in this moment. Let's just take in a breath. Let's notice what you, for yourself, in this experience, what you would like to say out loud with your magnificent and powerful voice. Let's just take in a breath. Be it an I am statement, a declaration, a release. Let's just take in a breath and notice what you'd like to say. And if we could say out loud, good work, everyone. If we could say out loud, I am love. I embody love. The angels are my friends, and they're right here with me. I acknowledge the potency and power of this moment. I allow my words to be potent and powerful. I choose love. I live on a peaceful planet. There is enough for everyone. All women, children, and men are safe always. Thank you. Wonderful. Good work, everyone. So let's notice Archangel Gabriel giving you the divine communication patch and the confidence patch. Let's notice the other patch that you get. The humility patch for showing up. The authenticity patch for showing up. The free will patch for using your voice. And with a great dedication to love, peace, and harmony, a great understanding of unconditional love, and an expansion of what's possible beyond circumstances, recognizing the role of conscious citizens in the world right now, redefining what authority is, claiming our authority, using our voices, and working as a group. We see the good in all this right now. So if we could just feel the expanse that is here, the peace that is here, the listening that is here, the angels listening, Mother Mary listening, your favorite guides and goddesses listening to you. And if we could say out loud to all of them, I love you all. Thank you for being with me. Let's indeed, we'll say once our Ho'oponopono statements. Let's say out loud to all these guides and to yourself, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And with the sense of action and activity, and a sense of allowing the next thing to happen, and the next thing being grace, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity right now, for wonderful peace, perfect harmony, and great bliss as we celebrate life, knowing that everything truly is in perfect and divine order. And we're so grateful for this goodness and this peace and this love. And we celebrate life right now. And with a thorough dedication to joy, a true participation in peace on the planet and in the universe, and a recognition that all this is actually happening and we are participating, we quite simply and lovingly ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.